Come right on up here. You can be next.
I received your annual drinking water quality report.
Would you please state your name for the record?
Christopher Lawhead.
And then we would ask any of you speaking to please sign in as you finish your comments.
All right.
Thank you so much.
And for 08, and on the reverse side is an invitation to participate in the decision-making process at the City Council meetings. And I had to accept, for I am a part of an independent research society, and the implications in this report of raising the amount of fluoride in the water supply. I must first point out that the maximum contaminant level for fluoride is not 4 parts per million, as pointed out in this report, but is in reality 1 part per million. In the key, fluoride is added in treatment to bring the national level of about 0.4 parts per million to the optimum of 1 part per million. So by reading this, the optimum level is the maximum contaminant level. And then there is the lie printed here in one sentence that fluoride is added to help prevent tooth decay. And then emphasized in the likely sources column. Let's start there. Likely sources, erosion of natural deposits mentioned earlier as about 0.4 parts per million. Now this is natural calcium fluoride. Then there goes on to an additive which promotes strong teeth. This additive, which is cheaper than the pharmaceutical grade, is purchased from fertilizer and aluminum factories. It comes from smokestack scrubbers, then that produce phosphate fertilizer. It is hexafluoroxylic acid and is not even similar to calcium fluoride. It is a highly toxic chemical and is not calcium fluoride. It is a waste product of the fertilizer and aluminum industries. Artificially fluoridated water is not beneficial to our health, and naturally occurring fluoride is not an essential for any living thing. And that should be common knowledge. Fluoride is a Part 2 poison under UK's Poison Act of 1972 and is the main ingredient in any rat poison. The malicious lie perpetrated to the American people that fluoride is added to our water to prevent tooth decay should be blown wide open by the fact that on any fluoride toothpaste container is the print, if accidentally swallowed, contacts your poison control center right away. And that in November of 2006, the American Dental Association advised that infants should not be given fluoridated water and that too much could be toxic. Yet on our grocery store shelves, we have nursery water with a brand name aimed at formula-fed infants loaded with fluoride. So if you are asking why perpetrate such a mass orchestrated lie to the American people, one has to only look at the documented history of the world. The very first occurrence of fluoridated drinking water on Earth was in Germany's Nazi prison camps. The Gestapo had no concern about fluoride's effects on teeth. Their reason for mass medicating the water supply with fluoride was to sterilize the humans and force the people in their concentration camps into calm submission. The Soviets quickly followed suit and openly admitted to using fluoride in their water supply in concentration camps to make prisoners ignorant, docile, and subservient. Their quote, "On that note, it is important to point out that the basic ingredient in Prozac is fluoride. 90% of Prozac is fluoride. And that studies have shown that fluoridated water does reduce IQs in children." These researchers were then dismissed of their positions. 90% of Western Europe has rejected fluoridated water due to the known health risks, and Germany, Belgium, and Luxembourg, fluoridation of water was rejected because it was classified as compulsive medication against the subject's will and therefore violated human rights. It is obvious that fluoridated water is a tool of control. The benefits to the masses are non-existent, and the benefits to the secret hidden-hand government trying to control the masses are endless. I maintain that the only salvation from any oppression or enslavement is self-empowerment, true knowledge, enlightened consciousness, encompassing all aspects of existence. I hope that you will see what is really going on here, and please do your own research. Do not simply believe me. Try to prove me wrong. These are all facts that are available for anyone to discover. You are the people who can make a difference, acting on your intuition. Do not fall for false or unstable foundations or forms of groupthink. Wake up for your children and grandchildren's sake and the entire future of this great republic founded by the people for the people. The people united will never be defeated.
Sir, would you?
Yes.
You signed in, so we have we'll have your contact information. Would it be possible for you to make a copy of your comments that you could leave with our clerk, Ms. Ross? And then what I would like to do is, I'm not an authority on that, I'll admit. But
and I have spoken with, I think it's Jerry Albrist.
Mr. Albrist?
Yeah, and I spoke with him on the phone, and I guess he had more questions for me than he could answer my questions. But he seemed very wanted to be informed and do his own research. But I thought that bringing the water, the fluoride up was of great concern to everyone here. And
You made a number of statements that I don't know even how to respond, but I appreciate if you'd have that, and then what we might do is ask Mr. Obrist and also our health department to give us their take on it so we can
Great.
respond. Appreciate it very much.
Anybody else who'd like to speak, please come forward. Seeing
Mr.
none.
Chair, seeing nobody.
Stephen Lawhead.
Sign in, please.
I would just like to state my support for the two open mics that we just heard. I would have been more prepared myself, but I just got off work and had to work late today, so I completely agree with what he said. And I would also like to agree with my brother that I think everybody needs to do their own research and just look at these issues because they're really important. A lot of people, not just me and my brother. Thank you.
Anybody else who'd like to speak? I think not.
Okay, Mr. Chair, seeing nobody coming forward, I would move for adjournment, advancement of pending lists, and scheduling the resolutions, and also note that we will have our next meeting 2 weeks from today. I believe that's on July 13th, perhaps.
Correct. However, the mayor will be releasing his budget next Monday on the 6th.
That's right, so public can be watching.
I would encourage all of you to come and be part of that, please. Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Cam,
Yes.
Carroll,
Yes.
Cook,
Yes.
Emery,
Yes?
Hornan,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes.